Yes, finally, live chat is working. I'm in this airport, so I'm trying to get you out of the sun. So, all right, we know how to do live chat with webcam. Now we just gotta figure out. I think what I'm gonna do is use StreamYard. We've used StreamYard before, and use that um, to do streaming with multiple people. Just checking if my sound is okay with these Beats headphones. Sitting in the airport. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Tyler. Let's go look at our demo system since we're here all together. This is our demo system here. This is the login. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. If I have any. Let me pop things out of here real quick. Can't move chat over to another window, so I can't see what's going on. But so let's go through a couple things here. So one of the things we've added to 0.75 now is the ability to log in as an admin, as an LDAP user, basically. So if you have an LDAP server with all of your users and all of your administrative users in it, you can use that to authenticate to dSIPRouter in the UI. So let me just maybe go through that really quickly. I'm going to actually enable it really quickly. Let me stop sharing that screen. And let me go on and share a terminal screen. Or just maybe the entire screen here. Let me just do a terminal here. That's it. Let's see here. There it goes. Alright, so let's just pop on to that demo system. Let's spell that correctly. There we have that host known here. Good. What is going on here? Let's get this thing defined everywhere. I know it's a much easier way of doing this, but all right, there. Jeez. All right, yes. Should be using that key. Oh, I see. Boy, oh boy, that took a long time to get logged onto this box here. But we're in. All right. So our goal is to enable the LDAP auth module settings here. So for those who didn't see that, that is via Etsy dSIPRouter GUI settings.py. That was where all the settings is for dSIPRouter. At the very bottom of that page, you'll see something called auth modules. And what we're going to do, you'll see that we have a sample LDAP module or a sample settings for the LDAP module. Here is commented out. And you can see here for the current auth models that are enabled is the empty set, right? So what I like to do is just uncomment this auth modules and comment this one out now. Now we have the LDAP module enabled. Okay, so right now it has all of. I'll just do this like this. This for us to take a look at the values here. So sometimes it's just easier to echo them out to here and do JQ. Of course, I fat fingered it. So I'll just make these quotes here. And we'll do Control E here. There you go. Okay. So the number is 3. Thanks, buddy. Tyler's always keeping me on my toes. So you can see here we have the LDAP host we're going to. We have the search space. So this is where you can find users. This is the search space if you're looking for groups. And the attribute for group membership is member UID, and the user attribute is UID, and the required group that the user needs to be a part of is support. So you can notice here that we're not keeping any credentials to like authenticate to the LDAP server. We're basically going to send the LDAP server the username and password directly to the server, to the LDAP server, and it's going to validate if the user exists or not. So we're not, doing any type of pass-through authentication where we're authenticating to LDAP and then, doing any like checking to see if the user is there or anything like that. So, in CS. So let's see here. Hey, it's the LDAP GUI users off. This is for LDAP. Yes, this is for the um for a user who is administrating or being an administrator for dSIPRouter. So basically dSIPRouter UI. So, all right, so now that we have these settings here, I'm just gonna go systemctl and then just restart dSIPRouter. And so to make those settings go live. So now I can share a different screen, go back to my screen that had the LDAP, the dSIPRouter GUI, log out, use the username Mack. If I remember my password, boom, I'm logged in as Mack, right? So that's as simple as it takes to like enable the LDAP authentication module that comes with dSIPRouter. If you got questions or anything like that, let me stop sharing for a second here. If you got questions, um, let me know. Or if you have feedback, um, we we did some testing on primarily on Open LDAP, so that's what we use inside of our business. Well, we're actually moving towards leveraging the LDAP interface as part of Google Business or Google for Work, I think it is called now. So we're going to start using that, but before we primarily was an Open LDAP shop, and that's how we did our authentication. So this feature is something where if you needed like support, so this is the Sandra, I want to answer your question. Yeah, so this particular feature is something that is available in the core release of dSIPRouter. But if you want to like support on it, or if you need help with setting up, let's say Active Directory, some other directory server, you'll need a core subscription for that. But the base Open LDAP you can go use today without a problem. Um, oh, and also by the way, we made this particular feature extensible. So meaning that you could authenticate um, using some other directory services. So there's actually a whole framework that was built around doing modules. So I want to record a video on that and kind of talk through what it takes to build additional modules. Uh, for those who may be interested, really quickly here, um, let me just go to back to our terminal here. So for those who haven't necessarily took the opportunity to go look at the directory structure of dSIPRouter. If you change everything into GUI and then something called modules, um, and then you're going to uh, find where we actually started. Basically, this is the structure for where we keep all the modules for dSIPRouter. Um, what we tried to do here is incorporate in a framework for being able to do authentication. So I probably should have looked at it before I got on the call here, but just trying to explain where this stuff is. So if you look at the path here, right, op, these are running GUI modules, API off. Um, that is where this is located. And right now, you can see that there's only one provider, which is LDAP. And if you go into LDAP, you'll see that there's a interface.py and an init.py. Really, the interface.py is probably the most important, and it defines basically what do you want to happen when the plugin starts up. You know, what do you want to do when it tears down? Um, what do you want to do when you actually want authentication requests to actually be processed? So this is this is the main file that your particular module would need to have a different authentication provider than LDAP. So kind of behind the scenes, I'm going to do a kind of a video on this and show people how they can write a simple, like maybe a database authentication model. Say their users are in a database of some sort. I don't know, just making stuff up, I guess. But anyway, that's I kind of wanted this. This to me was our first kind of like streaming event and exercise. Took us a little while to figure out all the stuff that needed to happen in order to get it to stream properly. But a couple of things here. So we will be at KuCon this year. So we're really excited about being there. So we want to really be able to get time to talk to people. We really are looking at trying to figure out, we have a lot of features in dSIPRouter and just really want to be able to figure out, um, which ones we should be focusing on, which ones we shouldn't, and getting more feedback from people. So that's really for this next half of the year. Um, we're really going to be focused on trying to hear from users and customers. And quite frankly, we have to figure out how to convert more users to customers. Um, it's one of those things that is a necessary evil. You need money to run these things. So definitely it's going to be a lot of focus on that as well. But yeah, we want to do these sessions. If you have questions or anything of that nature, shoot them my way. Um, best way to probably catch us is on our Slack channel. Let me just put it here in the I'll put it here in the chat real quick for people. Actually, the best place to probably get it is right off our right off the install of the product. Let me copy the address and I'll put it here. So that's our Slack channel there. You can join there. Cool. Any other questions? Anything? It took a little while to get this thing going, so I don't want to disrespect everybody's time. But anybody have any other questions? All right. Well, so this is good. We're gonna do this every Wednesday or every Thursday. Sorry. Um, so I'll get better at it. I'll have better content that we discussed. I'm gonna come with something every time we do these. So it's just a matter of getting used to it, getting used to the cadence of it, getting our equipment in play, all the stuff that needs to happen in order to make this useful for everybody. So, thanks for giving us grace. Next week we'll be back at it. Again, if you have any questions or issues, join our Slack. Pop us a question in there. We'll answer it right away. All right, everyone. Have a great day.